The president is dealing with this very profoundly important issue, obstruction of justice, potential collusion with the Russians.
FBI is conducting a criminal investigation into potential collusion between Donald Trump's campaign and the Russian government.
Possible collusion or coordination with Trump officials.
We're finding out more and more about the possible collusion.
It looks a lot like there was collusion.
Not just to investigate Trump-Russia collusion.
There's probable cause to believe that there was cooperation.
What kind of collusion, if any, there was?
Serious allegations that have been made that there was collusion, evidence of collusion.
In collusion with the Russians.
Collusion, that's what is being investigated.
You think is on its face obstruction of justice by the President of the United States?
Yes. Obstruction of justice.
Any possible obstruction case.
Whether it's obstruction or justice.
We now have the obstruction of justice concerns.
I think he has laid out the core elements of an obstruction of justice charge.
When it comes to something like obstruction, there's a serious legal standard.
That is obstruction of justice.
Fits the behavior of obstruction.
Look at the law with respect to obstruction of justice.
But the behavior is obstruction.
In order to get to the bottom of the obstruction charge.
That points towards obstruction of justice.
Those are the elements of an obstruction of justice.
This question of obstruction of justice.
It is obstruction of justice.
But the obstruction case seems to be as clear-cut as you can imagine.